Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your April 2024 reading using the tarot. This looks like an incredibly fun month for you. Fun surprises, people coming into your life, people visiting you, old friends, new energies coming into your world, adventure, and also chill, like also just relaxing and having like spiritual breakthroughs and really enjoying yourself. So let's get into this. I'm sure you've been enjoying the beginning of Aries season, depending when you're seeing this, that like fiery sort of fun, sort of fresh, sort of dynamic, and we're beginning the zodiacal year and you like to be kept going, don't you? You like to be doing something. The Fool card is the new beginning and adventure that emerged for you, fresh start towards the end of March. As we finished the month of March with an eclipse in the sign of Libra, you were really able to kind of shed an old way and release and move into new uncharted territory, which basically could look like a number of things. And we're going to pull more cards and clear it up. New job, new location, new interest, new romantic spark, and a new feeling of creativity, new possibilities, and that's just more than enough and very limitless feeling. As we move through April, the Four of Swords is here to say that you get to actually wind down from the mental anguish that you've been dealing with, all the stress, the tension, all the triggering situations are going to be placated, pacified, soothed, and you also reach a really important spiritual realization. The Page of Cups at the end of the month is so far representing a surprise. A pleasant surprise is in store for you, Sagittarius. A gift, a visit, a nice little present of some sort, or just some surprising news or fresh insight. Something cute, something fun, something sweet and wholesome, something that you enjoy. Let's pull an oracle card before shuffling the tarot deck and getting more cards out. This is going to be a message for what the eclipse season portal is bringing for you. So 25th of March, full moon lunar eclipse, loser eclipse, maybe, by losers, especially if there has been any loser energy in your world. It was a real like firm goodbye. The April 8th eclipse is definitely not a loser energy. It's a real winner energy with Aries and Chiron this is a solar eclipse new moon energy with Chiron in Aries, north node of destiny, very powerful and pivotal and future oriented. So let's see what the archetype you've been dealing with around this time looks like. So this is the River. We'll read about this from the Mike Wilcox Oracle. The River, well, of course, it looks like it's got twists and turns. It looks a little mystical. It's in a flow state. It kind of color scheme is like this Four of Swords. So this could be something that becomes a bit more relevant around the 8th of April. Why don't we just see what it has to say? And I love that. I love when I open on the first page, or the page that I need to be on. It just happened in my last reading too. Okay, so themes that you're dealing with this eclipse season portal look like water, sure. Obstacles, path, power, flow, change, journey. The river, ever winding, ever flowing, calls us to the best course to take. On one hand, the river moves around obstacles and takes the path of least resistance. On another, with persistence, it cuts through the toughest rock to make its way. Even when the earth is pulled from under it, it doesn't stop flowing. It makes a spectacular waterfall. So you are just as successful and adept at overcoming adversity like this, and to create a waterfall, such magnificence can really come from you overcoming adversity. This spoke about the best course to take. That's the thing about eclipse season energy. Sometimes they can reroute us or send us on a detour that we may not have expected to take or planned to, only to look back with time, 6 months, a year later, and realize that that was actually what was in highest and best for us. This goes on to say that when our focus goes upon the past or any distraction or negative feeling, we are turned around or found ourselves slowed by moving into shallow water. To get things moving again, simply go with the flow and keep your eyes on the prize. That might be a nice reminder to take stock of this eclipse season. Let's get into the tarot. Ooh, I didn't realize that was at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Wands, Awakening, which is the Judgment card, and 3 of Swords. Who is in for this rude awakening? I don't think it's you. I think that you are perhaps doing a little bit of a truth bomb, like they're not expecting this to come out of your mouth. Somebody in your world is in for a reckoning, some real talk, some kind of harsh reality landing on their doorstep, and you're not backing down because you have completely made up your mind that this is the river course of action which is going to be best for you. Let's have a look. Or have you just done that recently? Have you delivered the truth bomb? Have you verbally sucker punched somebody? Maybe. Okay, the Fool card. So life lately has been about opening up to new experiences in love, in dating, in behavior, in your career, or in travel, or just in kind of like your vision, right? So it's about opening up to new possibility lately. Let's see where these adventures are taking you. A door opened for you, or a window was cracked, slightly ajar even, at the end of March. Some fresh air got in, or else you were blasted into new and uncharted territory. Either way, it felt good. Page of Wands is very inspiring. It also speaks to fresh energy. It speaks to nothing that's stagnant, everything that's inspiring, and everything that's kind of like inspiring you to have new experiences, meet new people, engage. 2 of Wands, wow. I mean, what's awaiting you right here is a positive and exciting journey, a destination. So anything is possible for you, and that came from, I guess, okay, so when these doors blasted open or the window creaked open a little bit, this is because you made space for that to happen by releasing and relinquishing what was out of date, expired, and oh my God, Sagittarius, I'm so sorry. My Tibetan sound bowl just crashed. Oh my God, what a clamor. I'm actually going to leave that there for now. So as I'm recording this, I'm over 39 weeks pregnant. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'll have had the baby. I mean, I really hope so, but again, it's their contract, it's their timeline. I'm just kind of the vessel at this time, but maybe I can excuse my clumsiness on that. Baby's playing. Page of Wands and 2 of Wands. Okay, so what has been happening has been allowed to happen by you because you've created this spaciousness for hotter, fresher, sexier, funner energy to come into your life. It's more easy, it's more playful, it's more youthful, and it's kind of got this livelier vitality in it. This is a fiery energy. I'm sure as the sun moved into Aries, you were so ready to share, to dish, to party, to socialize, to explore, to get into the world and sort of set off on this adventure merry way. I really feel like this is just your era of adventure and exploration. Travel, be it physical or traveling expansively in your mind, has been coming up, and it's been promising. The kind of people that you seem to have been linking up with in late March are coming from here, there and everywhere. They're interesting people. They come from foreign lands. They come from different places, different backgrounds, different demographics, and it's opening you up to a world of possibility lately. And you're just like them too. You have so much to offer intellectually, sort of spiritually, soulfully and philosophically. There's something that they're learning from you, you're learning from them, and it's really giving this kind of like limitless, anything is possible start to the month of April for you. I'm like, that kind of like stirred me up a bit. That, I mean, my downstairs neighbours are probably, they got a bit of a jump scare too, maybe. Okay, a jump scare. Something might have like awoken you, right? It's kind of been like, it could have been a feeling of wake up call. That Judgment card energy, they've called that awakening in this deck. So I'm wondering, did you give that person that, you know, you just told them out straight, or revealed a truth, or told them something you have uncovered? Did you give them the fright of their life? Like, did you jump scare them in a sense? That could be what I'm picking up on too. Let's look at the Four of Swords. Okay, so the eclipse on April 8th is going to be healing as well as activating. Okay, so it's not easy breezy, sit back and relax, even though for some of you that's exactly what April looks like for you, some more of a winding down. I'm seeing the healing, energizing, awakening aspect of what healing can look like come through here. Six of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles. So this is the third page we've seen in the reading. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, now Page of Pentacles. So the pages talk about interesting messages, something that needs to be shared. You have to get something off your chest, clear your throat chakra. Also, it speaks about like youthful personalities and people younger than you. So it could be your peer group, you know, I could be speaking to someone who is kind of a young person. So it could be your peer group, or it could be other people that look up to you, are inspired by you, feel led by you. They could be people that you teach, instruct, care for, mind, or babysit. They could be your children. They could be your students, of course, you know. So there is this quality that's emerging this month then, for you Sagittarius, where like you're in a position of this responsibility coming through, because you are like the next generation is kind of like being led by your example. It's a lot of pressure, you know, but it's also the right thing for you at this time. So I think that your ego might take a little bit of a backseat in April, because you know, you've been really like onto a good thing and exciting. And this isn't to like knock the wind out of your sails in any way. This person doesn't even have sails. So they're not relying on anything other than their hard work and elbow grease in a sense. And this is not to knock the wind out of your sails. Like, enjoy this momentum and the new adventure and the inspiration. The ego thing that's coming through is just because the Six of Wands in reversal is saying, and the Four of Swords being more of a spiritual breakthrough. The reason you're doing what you're doing is because it's going to create. Okay, so there's creation just to have your work admired, the Leo energy. What about the Aquarian polarity? Is what you're doing providing a useful service or something for the betterment of human beings overall, the betterment of humanity? Does it improve other people's lives? If you're in a position at this time, it's a great spiritual service for you to be in this position now to actually help improve other people's lives, in turn improving your own quality of life. But your ego having to take a back seat and putting the needs of others first will be an option for you to explore in April if you so wish to. The Page of Cups, a lovely little surprise, a treat, a reward, a gift coming for you at the end of the month. Okay, let's just, I have some things coming through in my mind now. The responsibility when it comes to walking someone home, right? That's a caring position to be in. On a spiritual level, the phrase "we're all just walking each other home" is coming up now. That involves us having to park our ego aside, especially when we disagree with or are not vibing with another person, seeing them as like all as one, as interconnected. It's something that like is a spiritual belief upheld by many, but putting it into practice on a regular daily basis, well, that's when the human and ego part of ourselves gets in the way. But maybe just like if you can check in with that principle even once this month, it could be really enlightening for you spiritually, that we all are just walking each other home, and to try and understand what other people are going through maybe could come up as an invitation to. Page of Cups with the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. I love this. So the surprise in store for you, or the gift or the main blessing of this month ahead, is filled with emotional fulfillment, abundance, emotional support, good cheer, celebration and happiness. So all of these pleasant and really uplifting emotions are part of what gift comes through for you and awaits you. Of course, this can look like an old friend visiting, a family member. Of course, it can look like a surprise. You know, hey, I'm going to be in town, let's meet up. Hi, can I take you out? Like, let's do something nice, let's get together. These are the kind of invitations that come through with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups also is the inner child that exists on its timeline, and we can tune into that inner child as much as we'd like. And it's really actually encouraged towards the end of the month to do some inner child healing, not the kind of disciplines, the disciplined sort of healing that we can do with our inner child. It looks like it's a bit more about play, fun, joy, and giving that inner child that resides within you in this adult timeline you're on, the room to be just like light-hearted, silly, joyful, and really like to pick up the hobbies and pastimes and crafts and things that you enjoyed. The 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Okay, well, I mean, this is about pure fulfillment with the people you love, under the night sky, camping trip, weekend away, trip to the water, the river came up, fishing, sandcastles, cheersing, lighting a fire, being in nature, a party, a feast, a gorgeous occasion awaits you this month. Aquarius, what? With an Aquarius? No, Sagittarius, I'm sorry. That awaits you this month. A beautiful end to the month. Check in with me and tell me about those blessings. I can't wait to hear about those. Looks like an incredible month for you. Subscribe, share, like, comment. All of those things would be an amazing way to show support. But for now, I'll leave you with that. See you soon.